Hi, I'm Mike Wright, and today we're diving into an important topic that often gets overlooked but is crucial for protecting your loved ones: final expense life insurance. If you've ever wondered about how your family will handle end-of-life expenses, this episode is for you. In this video, we'll explore what final expense life insurance is, why it's essential, and how it differs from other types of policies. We'll discuss real-life examples, answering frequently asked questions, and cover the costs, including the convenience of non-medical underwriting for those who may have health concerns. So what is final expense life insurance? Final expense life insurance, also known as burial or funeral insurance, is a type of life insurance specifically designed to cover the costs associated with end-of-life expenses. These can include funeral services, burial or cremation medical bills, and other outstanding debts. Why is it important? The average funeral in the US can cost anywhere from $7,000 to $12,000, or I've seen a lot more, depending on where you live and the services you choose. Without proper planning, these expenses can place a significant financial burden on your loved ones during an already difficult time. That's where final expense insurance comes in. It provides a dedicated fund to cover these costs, ensuring your family won't have to scramble to pay out of pocket. Here's a case study, Sarah's story. Let's look at this example. Sarah was 72 years old. She didn't have a large savings account, but she didn't want to leave her children with the financial burden of her funeral costs. She purchased a final expense policy for $10,000, which provided her peace of mind. When she passed, her children were able to use the insurance payout to cover the funeral expenses, ensuring they could focus on grieving rather than financial stress. The benefits of final expense life insurance: ease of application. One of the biggest advantages of final expense life insurance is its simplicity. Unlike traditional life insurance policies, many final expense policies don't require a medical exam, making it easier to qualify, especially for seniors or those with health issues. Non-medical underwriting. Most final expense policies use non-medical underwriting. This means that instead of undergoing a medical exam, you'll simply answer a few health-related questions on the application. As long as you're relatively healthy or your conditions are manageable, you're likely to get approved. Costs and affordability. Final expense insurance is typically more affordable than larger life insurance policies. For example, a $10,000 policy for a healthy 65-year-old woman might cost around $40 to $50 per month, whereas a man of the same age 50, 65, may pay closer to $50 to $60 a month as the life insurance policies continue to get higher as you get older. Frequently asked questions. Let's address a common question. Can you be denied coverage for final expense insurance? The answer is it's unlikely. Since these policies don't require a medical exam, they are more accessible. Even if you have some health conditions, you can usually qualify for what's called guaranteed issue coverage. Though the premiums might be slightly higher, you can still get covered. Final expense costs and coverage amounts. Understanding policy amounts. Final expense policies typically offer coverages ranging from $5,000 to $25,000 up to $50,000, with the goal of covering funeral expenses, unpaid medical bills, or small debts. The amount of coverage you choose will depend on your personal circumstances and the estimated cost of end-of-life expenses. Cost examples based on your age and health. Let's break it down with some numbers. A 60-year-old female in good health might pay around $30 to $40 per month for a $10,000 policy, while a 75-year-old female in average health might pay closer to $70 to $90 per month for the same coverage. For men, the premiums are slightly higher due to life expectancy differences. A 60-year-old man might pay $40 to $50 per month, while a 75-year-old could pay between $90 and $120. John's final expense planning, another case study. 68-year-old retired electrician knew he didn't want to leave his wife with the burden paying for his funeral. He purchased a $15,000 final expense policy for $55 a month. When John passed away, his wife was able to use the payout to cover his funeral costs and some remaining medical bills without touching their savings. Frequently asked questions. Another common question is final expense life insurance worth it? The answer is yes. If your primary concern is covering your end of life costs without leaving a financial burden on your family, it's a relatively low cost way to ensure peace of mind. Who should consider final expense insurance? The ideal candidates for final expense insurance. Final expense life insurance is a great option for those who may not need a large life insurance policy, but want to ensure their funeral and burial costs are covered. It's particularly useful for seniors who may not have significant savings or for those with existing health conditions that make traditional life insurance harder to obtain. It's affordable and flexible. Since final expense policies are generally affordable and easy to qualify for, they can also be a great option for retirees on a fixed income who want to avoid burdening their family with high costs. Additionally, some policies offer flexible payment options, allowing you to pay monthly or annually. I've seen even bi-weekly, depending on your budget. Let's address another question. Can I buy final expense insurance for a parent or loved one? Yes, in most cases, you can purchase a policy for a parent or spouse as long as they are aware and agree to the policy. This can be a great way to ensure their final expenses are taken care of. Alternatives and additional considerations. Comparing final expense insurance to other life insurance options. While final expense insurance is focused on covering end-of-life costs, there are other types of life insurance that might be worth considering, depending on your needs. For example, term life insurance can provide higher coverage amounts for a specific period, and whole life insurance can build cash value over time. How final expense insurance complements other coverages. Even if you have a larger life insurance policy in place, final expense insurance can still be a valuable addition. It ensures that your funeral costs are covered without needing to dip into your estate or other insurance payouts. It's like having a dedicated fund specifically for those costs. Here's a case study. Multiple policies for complete coverage. Take the case of Mary, a 70-year-old woman who had a small whole life insurance policy to help her grandchildren pay for college. She decided to add a $10,000 final expense policy to make sure her funeral costs were taken care of separately. This allows her to leave a legacy for her grandchildren while ensuring end-of-life expenses wouldn't burden them. Some final thoughts here. Final expense life insurance may not be something we like to think about, but it's an important part of financial planning. By ensuring your funeral and burial costs are covered, you're taking a major step to protect your loved ones from unnecessary financial stress. If you're considering final expense insurance, now is the time to explore your options. Speak with a licensed insurance agent or financial advisor to find the policy that's right for you. Don't wait until it's too late. Take action today to provide peace of mind for your family. Thank you very much for watching the video. Hope it's been informative and helpful. This has been Mike Wright. Have a great day.